Hello, welcome back. I often get asked about HCF, highest common factors, and lowest common multiples. Here is the Cambridge assessment with a question for 4 marks. So without further ado, let's do the math. Find the highest common factor of 36 and 90. So the sensible, and then part 2, find the lowest common multiple of 36 and 90. So the sensible thing to do is to write out the numbers and use product of prime factors and using factor trees. Now there are many ways to do this. I like factor trees with only 2 branches. So the sensible thing is to divide by the first prime number, which is 2, and that will give me the answer of 18. Divide by 2 again, that will give me the answer of 9. Divide by 3, that will give me an answer of 3. And divide by 3 again, that will give me the answer of 1. And I always tell students, once you get to 1, the job is done. So there you have it. So the product of your prime factors for 36 is 2 squared times 3 squared. What about for 90? Well, let's start. Divide by 2. What do I get? 45. Divide by the next prime number, which is 3, I get 15. Divide by 3 again, I get 5. And divide by 5, I get 1. Once you get to 1, the job is done. So that gives me 2 times 3 squared times 5, which is equal to 90. Now they want the HCF. Now there's a cool little thing here that you can do. It's a process in mathematics, and what you do is to find the HCF, you take the smallest powers of the numbers, which are common in both. So the smallest power is the 2 here. The 2 here is the smallest power, so it's 2 to the power of 1. So I'm going to use that. We have 3 squared in both, so I'm going to use 3 squared. And that's it, because these are the numbers that are common in both 36 and 90. So that's 2 times 9, 2 times 9, and therefore the HCF is 18. What about the LCM? The LCM, the lowest common multiple, now here's what you do differently. You take the biggest powers of the numbers, not only common, but all the numbers. So you take the biggest power. The biggest power in both numbers is 2 squared. So I'm going to use that. So I've got 2 squared times, well, 3 squared is in both. And then I've got to multiply it by the other number, which is 5. And that's slightly different than when you're finding the HCF. So that gives me 4 times 9 times 5. Well, 4 times 9 is 36, and 36 times 5, that's 180. So for 4 marks, you've found both the HCF and the LCM.